Hi, FitFizz friends. Thank you for spending some time with me today. So today I wanted to give you a little bit of encouragement in case you made some New Year's resolutions. Maybe you're starting to lose a little bit of motivation. Depending on where you live, you might be feeling that wintertime funk. Or I know for me, as soon as the days start getting shorter in late fall, I hit that winter funk, but it gets worse around this time of year after the excitement of year-end holidays are behind us and the excitement of the first week of the new year and everybody's getting back into their regular routines, and then it's kind of like, ugh, right, for a lot of people. So if you're one of those people, I have my best tips for you today. So number one, it might sound kind of cliche, but reconnect with your why. And just to give this a little bit more meaning, in case you're rolling your eyes like whatever the heck that means, reconnect with your why. Know your why. That whole idea is basically finding the real deeply rooted emotional reason that is going to keep you driven to actually get to that goal that lights a fire under your butt, no matter if you're had a bad day, no matter if you're busy or whatever life throws at you, that's really gonna keep you going. If you don't know what that is, you probably haven't had a deep enough, truly honest talk with yourself to find that reason, because it's there. Anytime you want something, that reason is there. But a lot of people, especially people who are not really in touch with their emotions, not in touch with a lot of deep personal development work, they don't get to that reason. And if you don't get to that reason, that's one reason why a lot of people fall off track or lose sight of even attempting to try. They might just call the whole thing off. Like, oh, well, I missed one day. Might as well just throw it all out the window. No, reconnect with your why. And to even go deeper, ask yourself why, like 5 times. This is not like doing it because so-and-so said you should lose weight, or doing it because your doctor said you should lose weight, or whatever it is, or doing it because you keep hearing everywhere you turn, you better eat more vegetables or you're going to end up with cancer, or whatever it is. That's not a real reason why. It's something deep within your gut, in your soul, in your heart that is going to really light a fire, your why of whys. So find your why. Ask yourself why again. If your why is because you want to feel comfortable in your skin for the first time ever, why? Why do you want to feel that way? Maybe it's because it's going to give you confidence to stand up for yourself. Well, why? Why do you need to stand up for yourself? See how that works? Keep asking yourself why? Dig. And it might be emotional. That's fine. If it is, even better, but dig for it. Another reason, diffuse negativity. Now, I am not one of those people that's all like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's be happy from the moment we wake up till the moment we go to bed. That's not me, and that's not realistic. I think people who act that way need therapy. We all need therapy, right? Honestly, if you think you don't need therapy, you need therapy. But honestly, like, that's really expensive too, right? I also hate it when people are like, you need therapy, and they're not willing to pay for it because it's expensive. We all need therapy. But anyway, diffuse negativity the best that you can without therapy. Do it for yourself. Do it for your why. And really, like, what I mean by that is doing whatever you can to hold on to your energy. Because anything that is negative or causing you internal stress, mental stress, emotional stress, financial stress, work stress, family stress, whatever it is, all of those things are taking your energy. They are energy leaks. And that doesn't mean you can ignore them or pretend they're not there or walk away from those obligations that we have in life, but diffuse it. Sometimes you just need to find something that's going to make you laugh in the moment if you're an emotional mess. Or if you start to talk have that self-talk of, let me see if I can conjure up all of these reasons why it's okay to skip the gym today. And then you're going to end up being disappointed in yourself. If you start that, put on some music if that's going to get you in the right headspace to stick to your goals and to remember and to just give you a little bit of a jolt of energy. Diffuse negativity in any way you can, because wherever negativity is coming in, it's sucking your energy. And if you're something's draining your energy, you're not going to want to stick to your goals. You're just going to want to be a blob on the couch. That's not good. So diffuse negative energy. See it as a challenge. Now, again, not to sound all like Pollyanna, because I really hate that, but it comes down to just like playing mental games with yourself in order to stay on track on the days that you don't feel like staying on track, and the days when you're like, it would just be so much easier to just be a blob on the couch. But here's another thing. See it as a challenge. So make that mean whatever is effective for you. Is it making something into a game? Is it seeing how fast you can change from your work clothes to your gym clothes and get your butt warmed up and ready to start your actual training for the day? Sometimes when we don't want to go, we waste a lot of time changing clothes. Get to the gym and sit in the car. Spend forever changing your shoes. Warm up for twice as long as you need to. That's a time suck. And of course, you're not going to feel motivated. So go, go, go. Do whatever. Have your little things that give you energy. I even have, and I know essential oils get made fun of a lot, and rightfully so, for some of the insane things that people do and claim with them, but they have a lot of good purposes too. I have certain essential oils that you just get a smell of them, or put them on the inside of my wrist, or like on my temples, because that's, close to where you can smell, that are the energizing, uplifting ones. And I'm not making any medical claims whatsoever, but it can kind of just perk you up a little bit, just enough to keep going. Sometimes that works for me. But as I was saying, see it as a challenge, whatever that means for you. And not, maybe it's not like, oh, I have to go to the gym, but I get to go to the gym. Sometimes for me, there have been times when I'm in that funk of a mindset where I'm not super motivated, but I'm still going to go, and I'll just remind myself, there are people who would give anything just to be able to walk, just to be able to use their legs, and you're going to sit here and complain that you don't want to go to the gym when you are perfectly able. So maybe that'll work for you. Whatever works for you, make it a challenge in some kind. Make it positive that you get to do it, not have to do it. Also, set a timeline. So, right, it's pretty easy when people set these grandiose goals, which isn't always bad, but it depends on your personality. For me, I know what's realistic. I like to set goals that are beyond realistic because I feel like I have more room to push that way. That works for me. Now, if you're the type of person who just gets upset because you feel like you failed if you didn't get to the grandiose goal, then that's not healthy for you. But you always want to set the timeline. So if you're starting here and your goal is here, you got to define the timeline. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I want to get to the goal, and that's it. Most people fail when that's all they do. What happens? What's your halfway point? Define that. What's your 25% of the waypoint? What's your 10% of the waypoint? And you're going to celebrate those victories. As I always say, celebrate victory. All those steps in between matter. And celebrate them. Now, I'm not saying celebrate with a cheat day. I hate that term, or treat day. You don't have to celebrate with food. Look for my podcast, FitFizz podcast. Very early in my episodes, I did one called What's Your Victory Language? Similar to the love languages. What is a way that you would like to celebrate those goals? Maybe it's buying a new t-shirt to wear to the gym. Maybe it's rewarding yourself with some self-care, extra long hot bath, or whatever makes you feel good. So make that timeline and celebrate the victories in between. Also, get support. There have been countless studies that have shown that people who have some kind of a sense of community are often happier, they live longer, and they're more likely to achieve their goals. So, sense of community has a wide variety of meanings. It can mean whatever gives you that sense of inner belonging, that sense that makes you feel good. For me, so it used to be with my former powerlifting team. That was a sense of community. That was getting support for me. I also like to train alone. And I'm single, if you don't have a significant other, don't have family that you see every day, don't have friends that you see all the time, find a sense of community. And here's an idea for you. You can join my FitFizz Facebook group, Sense of Community, to get support. It is called the FitFizz Raw Energy Oasis. I called it that because the biggest overall idea of FitFizz is about energy, right? Bubbles, effervescence, energy. And we're all constantly struggling to have enough energy to get through life, or to have extra energy, hopefully, to do things, extra things for fun. And that's what FitFizz is all about. That's why I have this community. I would love it if you came to join us. I have content for the entire year planned out, and it's just fun, light stuff, so we can all support each other in health and fitness and nutrition goals. I'm going to be having macro coaching coming out very soon, so I'm eager to share that with you. But join the FitFizz Raw Energy Oasis on Facebook. It's for all genders, all ages. And again, I have stuff that's going to be posting every morning, just fun, easy, quick, light stuff. And if you need that sense of community, if you need extra support to keep going, that's what they're there for. I'll be your cheerleader. I think everybody else in the group is ready to be cheerleaders for each other and just show support. So come find us. The link will be in the description. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.